Okay, and we're going on the record from the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Jesse James Taylor, 23940. And appearance, counsel?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My client, we can set a meeting soon.
Please stand up for the record.
Jesse Taylor?
You say Justin or Jesse?
Jesse, sorry.
Okay. All right, and counsel, as to the arraignment.
We waived formal reading. My client stands mute.
All right, the court will waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. Schedule this matter for pretrial on May 16th at 10:30 a.m. And counsel, as to bond.
Your Honor, my client indicates that he will appear at any and all future court dates. I believe that there was a little bit of a misunderstanding regarding fingerprints, but he will be cooperative going forward. He is gainfully employed. He moves furniture. He is living with his father in Lincoln Park. He does have one child. In fact, he was looking forward to seeing his son today. Judge, we're respectfully requesting any leniency this honorable court could consider. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. And Sergeant Fitzpatrick, did you want to address bond? And if you do, please state your name for the record, please.
Yes, I do. Sergeant Robert Fitzpatrick.
All right, thank you. And as to bond.
Your Honor, he was given at least five opportunities to provide his fingerprints, starting from last night to today. The response that he gave when we tried to get him this morning, I'm not going to repeat in open court. His criminal history is extensive. He has multiple arrests for assaultive behavior, resisting instructing police before, failed to provide DNA and fingerprints in the past also. He currently has a warrant for his arrest already, $15,000 cash warrant out of, looks like 28th District. For those reasons, I think a $10,000, 10% bond would be appropriate in this matter.
I'm sorry, you said 10,000, 10%?
Correct, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Taylor. You've been making a pretty big ruckus back there because you've interrupted my record a few times today with how loud you've been in the back.
I didn't think he could hear me with the glass being so thick. I just had a couple questions for the sergeant. I apologize.
Sir, what I heard was not questions. They were just yelling. And where do you work, sir?
I work for a company called Corrigan. I move furniture.
And how long have you worked there, sir?
This will be my 6th summer.
Your 6th summer. What do you do when it's not summer?
It gets slow, so I mean, I'm on call, but I build racks and find odd jobs and just stay next to the phone.
All right, how old is your child?
He's 6.
And do you have a parenting time agreement?
Yes. Today's supposed to be my day. Every
What's that?
Wednesday, every other weekend.
Every Wednesday and every other weekend.
Yes.
All right. And okay, well, I'm going to have you sign in the place of right form. Were you given one to fill out, sir?
I believe so.
Did you fill it out?
No, not completely yet, but I will.
Did you fill any of it out, sir?
No, I was reading over for a split second. I was just handed it.
When were you handed that document?
When I stood up in front of you, well, before I see my lawyer, I was handed the document. I haven't got the time. I didn't get the chance to read it all the way through yet.
Okay. And what's your warrant for 28th District Court? What's that for?
I'm supposed to serve the rest of my 30 days. But I wanted to have the money first, and work's been slow. We just started picking back up. I want to go in there with a handful of cash and make it right with the court, and not go in there empty-handed. And that was my fault.
Well, sir, if you're going to serve the rest of your 30-day jail sentence, then you don't really need the money at that particular moment, I don't think.
Well, I don't
And then
know.
is that for, is that, I'm sorry?
I apologize.
No,
Well,
go
Judge,
ahead.
Judge, I did go through my client's constitutional rights. I went through them step by step, so he understood all of the rights he had today.
Okay. And thank you. And so, Mr. Taylor, your, what is it the warrant's for? Assault battery?
I think it's just a simple assault.
Okay. And if you were to test today, sir, what would be detected in your system?
I think I'd be all right. I don't smoke weed or anything.
Okay, would anything be detected in your system?
Dan,
Oh, sorry.
what's that? You're on it again.
Would anything be detected in your system?
No.
Okay. Based upon the fact that there's a warrant out for defendant's arrest, the behavior while he's been in custody, the court's going to, from the nature of his charges and the criminal history, the court's going to indicate $10,000, 10% bond. Not possessing or consuming alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. One of your bond conditions, sir, is you have to submit to fingerprints.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will be very clear with you, sir, if you do not submit to those fingerprints, immediately upon being done here on the record, I will call you back on the record and you will be held in contempt of court. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Now, with the 10% of 10, what is that, 1,000?
Yes.
I don't have that money, Your Honor, and I have to get my car out of the impound as well. Is there any way we can please make it 500? I could try to work that. I'm gonna have to work with Southgate too, probably. Please.
No, sir,
I mean,
based upon what the court's been told on the record, the information the court has in the file, no, this is your bond.
Thank you, Judge.
Make sure you're submitting those fingerprints, sir. Thank you. Off the record.